Time is 8:12 on your hometown station. Just got word that there is a traffic collision eastbound Soledad Canyon that is causing some delays for anybody coming from Valencia to Canyon Country. I'll have more info as that develops. And why do I know that? Because Bob Heinish told me so. Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
Correct.
Outstanding. Woo! So Bob is here, and I've had the pleasure, Bob, of interviewing for the last few weeks a lot of different nominees for the SCV Man and Woman of the Year Award. You are one of the nominees, nominated by the American Legion Post 507. Now, first of all, is this your first time that you've been nominated?
Yes, it is, for sure.
Outstanding. And were you surprised by the nomination?
Absolutely. I had no idea.
Now, tell me a little bit about American Legion Post 507 and what they do for the community.
You know, our commander, national commander, came out and said that we're the second best kept secret organization in America, and we never meant to be. We just don't talk about ourselves very much. The American Legion is the oldest existing veterans organization. We started in 1919 after World War I and wrote the GI Bill and everything else. We forwarded all of those things. In the community itself, the American Legion was founded on four basic pillars. They founded on Veterans Affairs and rehabilitation, which is our big one, obviously. We had to take care of our own people. Next was children and youth. We're very concerned about children and youth, and that's part of our charter as well. We also are concerned about foreign affairs and things like that. And we do have branches overseas, so we know what's going on. And then we have the main thing, which is Americanism. Americanism is the way America exists. It's our heart and soul of America. It's our Americanism. And our Americanism programs include things like Boys State and baseball and all these other things that we have that are all American as apple pie. We sponsor all those things. In the community, we send off, this year I think we're sending off 6 for Boys State and 4 for Girls State, which is a mock government where they learn everything, and almost every president has been there. It's very interesting where these people wind up. They all do very well. We also donate a lot of our time to community service. We work with Habitat for Heroes. As a matter of fact, we were the pilot project for them, and they did a lot of work with us as well. So we are involved in a great number of things within the community. We work on scholarships. The Ian Gillig Scholarship, we put $5,000 in there last year. We just work on a lot of things within the community, but nobody knows us very well.
Well, it's good that you're here to talk about it, and especially the fact that such a fabric of the tenets of what makes America America and the people who are in there. I think it's great. Now, you've been with the American Legion since 2009 to the present. Mm-hmm. You've served under a lot of different capacities: commander, finance committee, post adjutant, post executive committee, and delegate to state convention. Now, how long have you lived in the Santa Clarita Valley?
25 years.
25 years, and all your kids have graduated from Hart High.
Yes, they did.
Outstanding. And now you are a military veteran yourself, correct? And is that kind of what led you to the American Legion, or was it?
Yeah, it did, basically. Once I retired and things, I kind of wound up moving over there. So many of my friends were hurt, and a lot of other people were too. And I was very lucky, and I came out unscathed. So I felt I owed them, and we started working our service officers, which are the people that walk us all the way through VA, everything. We made sure we had the right ones and everything when I became commander, so that we could fulfill that mission, because I think that's the biggest one we had.
Well, speaking of the VA, is that something that you guys do help out veterans with? Because as a veteran myself, understanding and trying to unwind the network or get through some of the processes just to get questions answered is not always that easy.
No, it's not. And every post in Los Angeles got together in 1935, and we started the LA County Council. We're all active in that, and we hire our own service officers. So we make sure we've got good ones available for us.
Well, that's outstanding. Other organizations, though, it's not just the American Legion Post 507 that you've helped out with, also Santa Clarita's Veterans Day Committee, Christ Lutheran Church, SCV Cowboy Festival, which is coming up this weekend, and Hospitalized Veterans Christmas Party are some of the other organizations, as well as LA City Council, Department of California, Past Commanders Club, Sons of the American Legion, 40 and 8 Honor Society, and current Chef Train, am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
Wow. So you keep yourself quite busy as a retired man, right?
Yes, I do.
That's the way to do it.
And my wife's busy too, and so are my kids. They all donate their time.
Outstanding. Now, aside from perhaps being surprised about this nomination, are you hoping, whether or not you garner the award or not, that this can focus more attention on the American Legion?
Absolutely. This is a
Outstanding.
real opportunity for us.
Bob, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Best of luck on the award, and also best of luck in your continued efforts in your community service. We thank you very much.
Thank you, George.
The powerhouse fire continues to blaze, and 30 homes have been destroyed.
Hello, I'm George Cummings with your SCV News Break.